What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Madison and Christian here. Today we have a very special video lined up for you guys. I'm sure a lot of y'all already know that we just recently finished season 1 of Legend of Vox Machina. We love the show so much. Of course, we are going to move on to season 2 very soon. But before we do, we wanted to take a quick look back on season 1, specifically through some of the origin moment YouTube videos that y'all have been sending to us. We did mention already that we already watched the Scambo one, and it kind of inspired us to make the video we're doing today. We just loved the video so much, seeing how it played out in Critical Role, and then also seeing how it played out in the show. It was just a lot of fun. So we're going to get into the rest of them today for you guys. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
However, the beaded curtain swishes open with the grandiose gesture of one slightly meaty hand, and stepping out in his fine gold-trimmed purple robes, his longish, thick,
They got snacks.
black horsehair pulled into a nice ponytail, smoothly shaved face with a slight little hint of a braided goatee that dangles about 3 inches from his chin. Gilmore's a
Very descriptive.
I was gonna say, they got him perfect in the show too.
He's not like fit and muscular.
Right,
he is a handsome, comfortably jovial gentleman. I'm sorry, was I being summoned? Yes. He immediately looks at us. Oh, you've returned.
Gilmore, you glorious bastard! How have you been?
Bastard.
Kind of like leans over the counter to give you a grandiose hug and actually lifts you off your feet. Much stronger than you anticipated. He goes, oh, Vaxalius, far too long. He sets you down next to him behind the counter and gives you a big, big hug. Strong wizard arms around you.
Can you take the afternoon off?
Of course.
Mandate.
So,
Mandate.
I think this will take a while. Let's.
I remembered the scene, like
Yeah.
right when he started like doing it.
Of mystery, of magic, of marvel. Welcome to Gilmore's glorious goods. And
The way he described him, I would have imagined this.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
If we survive this, I owe you dinner.
you owe me more than that, my handsome half-elf.
Mandate.
Mandate.
We should probably go find our friends.
You know, something that I just realized on rewatch of that scene is the very last scene of season 1. Obviously, we saw the dragons show up. But remember, he brought up that he has, and this might not come up again, but I was just wondering, he had a sword in his inventory that was like specifically for killing dragons, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe they'll be forced to use that.
And maybe they'll get funds now that they've already
Well, if
done
they're-
some good.
If the dragons are going to attack the city, like I assume they're going to,
Because we saw them flying in.
then Gilmore would have reason to just hand the sword over, and let them use it.
True. Yeah.
So maybe it'll come back up, but maybe not.
I just flip my hood over my head, and I just quietly go in the door.
and on the far end, you can see now against one of the tables is Lady Briarwood is currently taking jewelry off of one of her arms, while Lord Briarwood is right by the bed holding on kind of the post, like he's kind of just walked over that area.
They're both at the bed?
They're both at the bed,
All right.
and they're both looking in your direction.
Sorry. Sorry, I heard a noise in here. I work for the city.
He's trying to play it off.
That was really stupid. As you were.
Oh, well, that's all right. Not to worry, in no serious rush. Isn't that right, my dear?
He's so
Looks over,
good.
she
Yeah.
stops taking her jewelry off and turns.
Yes, of course. As you, a man who works for this city,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you do for the city?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god, I mean, there's not really a name for what I do. I work for
They're
Uriel,
cringing.
which is in security, man. And I thought I heard noise in here,
He had to hide.
and I heard a body fall. I thought sounded like a body
They
fell.
both kind of step a little bit closer.
You look strangely similar to a gentleman we just had dinner with.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
They're perceptive. That's crazy.
Uncanny how similar you look.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Your hand,
And I run. I ran.
Just pretend you were a guard, moron. That's what that comment said.
You're unable
Oh, they're holding
to
you.
physically move.
This is
No.
awkward, man. I'm just trying to do my job.
You're halfway through the doorway, stuck in place, as she keeps walking forward now.
Try and flee. I'm merely asking you questions. Come, let us discuss in more private quarters.
And you feel the hand of Lord Briarwood slam on your other shoulder.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You look delicious.
And he pulls you into the room as she closes the door behind. As he pulls you forward, the Lord kind of whispers in your ear.
You are a curious one. Not quite gifted with the silver tongue. Foolhardiness has not become of a guest of the Briarwoods.
Yet, my love, we are not here to make enemies, nor raise suspicion. We are merely protecting ourselves from intrusion. Isn't that right?
As she looks at
Oh,
you.
he's so good. I
Perhaps
love
immediately to
it.
your right, where you can feel just the general presence of Lord Briarwood. You feel your muscles relax, and the sweat that is still brimming across your face, you feel for the first time in one of these moments that seem to just stretch on forever, you have control of your body. So you do feel the hand of Lord Briarwood right on your shoulder, who as he, now at this point, as you become conscious of the fact that you are in control of your physical form, his voice comes very heavily, the bass kind of kicking into your left ear.
Indeed. We do require allies. I would have you prove friendship.
And as he kind of takes and moves his shoulder away, you find yourself kind of torso moving towards him. You lock eyes with him. And he has this kind of
People are telling him to
knowing
run.
grin, his lids taut slightly
Can he
with this kind of
run?
condescending sense of knowing. You feel there's an extension of just the sheer force, some unnatural force of charisma that attempts to penetrate beyond the usual slippery mind that holds such a high esteem. However, you manage to resist it and feel it wash over you as the slight tingling vanishes and the effect is left you unaffected by whatever he was attempting to try.
Ooh.
There's a brief moment as he kind of looks you over.
What do you need?
So they're both kind of just looking you over. Lord Briarwood's kind of just walking back and forth. keeping
Oh
your-
no,
walks
he
between
doesn't
you
know
and
what
the
to
door
do.
as you stand there. Almost like he's waiting for a reaction of some kind, for you to initiate something.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What can I do to help? I'm pretty meager a servant, but anything you need, whatever you need.
Run, dude.
Gosh, you guys are good looking.
Gosh, you guys are good looking. And they did make them good looking in the show.
Isn't that, is it?
You hear a throaty chuckle from Lady Briarwood across there. No, but what do you think, my love? Lord Briarwood comes up from behind, his hands on the back of your shoulder, and says,
Like we said, you haven't the gift of the silver tongue. But I applaud your effort.
Well, my mom and dad said I'm a real good speaker. They paid for like a tutor to teach me how to talk, and it's worked out really well for me.
He stutters
in
through
my
it.
life. So if you need like an ambassador or
Oh,
like
God.
a partner who talks, I could do that for you.
so, what do you think? Can we trust him? And Lord Briarwood kind of leans forward, and you can feel like his chin kind of peeking into your peripheral vision.
I'm afraid not. It seems.
Well, here's the thing you need to know about Uriel. And I take a step back.
No, no,
As you go
no.
to move away, his arms that are on your shoulder
Yeah.
just kind of tighten, flex, and hold you in place.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no, okay, I'll just save that for later.
I'll just save that for
They
later.
chuckle in unison.
Shall we?
She gives a nod and goes,
I think we shall.
Can I roll for initiative?
We're now rolling for initiative. Delilah kind of steps forward, and you can see there's a slight flash of kind of bluish purple arcane energy in her eyes. And her
Somebody
fingers
put
coalesce
the
around her.
grave
She
digging
draws her
because he's dead.
You feel this sudden cold pressure around your body. As she does this, you feel all the flesh in kind of your torso and around your neck part of your body all of a sudden begin to dry and crack, as if the life force itself is beginning to wither and be drawn out. It's like the equivalent of a
Vax the
plant
Jack.
drying out and dying very fast, but it's your flesh instead. You take 21 points of necrotic damage. After that, she backs up and kind of grabs the edge of the post in the side of the bed and kind of just looks at you with this grin. At that point, as you tense from the pain, Silas immediately kind of whips to one side, and with an unarmed claw attack, the giant fist is going to come to you on the side of your torso. A suspicious socks you on the inside of your chest area, kind of hitting the sternum, and you feel like a slight pain crack sound as it hits and impacts against the leather. As you pull forward with unnatural speed, the hands are back on your shoulder, and you hear this little voicey, bon appetit.
No!
As suddenly you feel two extremely sharp, warm prongs jut in the side of your throat.
Oh, they are!
And at the same
Everybody's
time,
hyped because they figured that.
So all of a sudden begins to pull from the neck. You feel as if the very warm blood around your throat begins to drain from it.
There's a window.
No.
Last week you said there was a window
Yeah.
to the courtyard.
There are two windows on each side of the room right there.
Okay.
Jump out of it.
I am running straight at the window. And as I run, I just, past them. Don't go anywhere near her. And I'm using dash.
As your action.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and I'm just looking out
gosh.
the window.
It was literally a mad dash for the window.
Mm-hmm.
Just turning down your bed. Forgot those little pillow mints.
Well, he played it off better in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh, you're a handsome couple.
Ah, he said it, yeah. Nick, so he lost like necrotic points. Did that stay with him?
I think so, until Pike healed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
God.
Jenga. I forgot about that. He said Jenga. I
Yeah.
think in the show, in the Critical Role show, it was Jenga, but they had to change it for
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
Vox Machina show.
Right.
Silas!
Yes. I got little goosebumps from that.
So as you, the shot echoing out across the night sky of Iman, Lord Briarwood, who is currently kind of staring down at you, is coming to consciousness, and you can see under his breath, he says, "There's no way out tonight, friend." And kind of begins to lean forward before the back of his shoulder is racked by a sudden impact. You see material just spatter out with some sort of dark crimson. He looks over his shoulder with anger, and you can see at that point, glistening across the moonlight, the sharpened fangs visible at the edge of his mouth. As it looks over,
Is he looking at me?
yeah.
Okay, good. I'm taking another aim shot at his face.
So as he turns around and glares at you,
I love it.
there's like a moment of clarity, and you can feel that familiar stare, that horrible glare, and the cowardice in you fights the moment of tension that you've been waiting for this sequence. As you load the weapon, he says it loudly enough for you to hear, but this voice now, you see Lord Briarwood says, "Would you look at that, dear? The pup yet lives." A big chunk of flesh is just blown off, and you can see the bone beneath.
Yes.
At the very least, I think you should come visit us sometime, Percy. You're always welcome back home. It'd be nice if you visited your family once in a while. She wraps her
Ew.
arms
Everybody's
around
face.
you.
Yeah, the disbelief.
It's all right. And you both vanish in a swirl of arcane energy.
I want to walk over to the carriage driver.
Oh, the carriage driver.
Oh.
Please spare my life. Please. I'm just...
Does he blow his fingers off?
What do you want from me?
What do you know?
About what?
I shoot him in the right hand.
He wasted no time. Shoot him in the right hand.
He's prone before you.
3 of his fingers are blown off, and the kind of bloody stuff.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Look.
You're from Whitestone, yes?
I am. You don't know what it's like. I had no choice.
Well, you do now. Reload again and put it on his left hand. Frederick DeRollo.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I love him.
No Mercy Percy.
He's gone, so I'm sorry.
Lady Johanna.
They're all gone. So they all...
Julius DeRollo.
No.
Vesper DeRollo.
The giant cup.
Whitney DeRollo. Ludwig DeRollo. Oliver DeRollo.
Dang, all his family members.
Your family's gone, so they were taken. They were killed. Sorry.
You will tell us everything you've seen.
They'll find me, so they'll kill me.
No, they won't. Because I will kill you first.
Yep. No Mercy Percy.
And with that, we're gonna break.
Oh no.
What? They had to wait for that?
Yeah.
Dang, that gave me chills.
Come visit us sometime, Percival. You're always welcome back home.
Damn. Oh.
Answer me. Now. What the actual fuck?
What the actual fuck?
Please don't hurt me! Percy, stop!
He got more fingers blown off in the show.
I know, right?
You fool. Now your soul is forfeit. Halt right there!
Damn, he would have killed him straight up.
Oh
They
yeah.
didn't stop him.
I know, right? So the guy who's playing Percy, he knows about the Briarwoods. Like he knows that they
Are the ones that killed his family. But from what I understand, he himself didn't even know about the demon that like had a hold
I
of
was
him.
just about to ask if he knew, because I was like, oh, it would explain why he was so trigger happy. But in reality, he was just like, nah, let's kill this fool.
Yeah, so Talesian, I think is his name, the voice actor who plays
Yeah.
Percy. Yeah, at this point in the campaign, he knew that the Briarwoods, like he knew his own origin story, but he just didn't know about the demon.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now, something that you guys had told us down in the comment section after we posted episode 12, and it kind of made me want to go back and rewatch the whole season, was about Percy and the demon. Now that we know that Percy wasn't really aware of the deal he made with the demon, you guys were telling us that whenever the demon is in control in the show, Percy uses his left hand. But when it's him, he uses his right. And another thing is, and we even noticed this, I think in the last episode, was he seems to not run out of ammo a lot, right? It's the demon. Whenever he's demon mode with the left hand, I think so. You know, clear this up for me if I'm wrong, but I think he has like unlimited ammo or something.
Oh, that
with
would
the
make
left hand.
sense.
Now, in this scene right here, this is my first time rewatching it since we first watched it the first time.
Yeah.
I noticed when they were running away, he was using his left hand. And Keyleth had made that like bushes and trees that kind of blocked him. He shot straight through it.
Oh.
Like he had unlimited ammo. He just boom, 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 boom. And then he made like a little spot that he could fit
that
through.
he could walk through.
But when they were in the carriage and they were driving away,
he ran out.
He ran out. But he was using his left hand and it clicked like. So why did that happen?
Huh.
Is it like a certain area, like distance, that they have to be like close enough for the ability to activate or something? I'm not entirely sure. You would think he wouldn't have run out of ammo in that moment though, you know?
Yeah, so you're saying in the moment he ran out, he was still using his left hand?
Yeah, he was still using his left, I think. I'm pretty sure he was. And then when he reloaded, he was using his left hand again, and that's why the smoke came out.
Yeah, and you saw it come off his arm. Huh. Now I kind of do want to go back and rewatch it.
Rewatch the whole season, right?
Yeah.
You go to the doors of the temple. As you tug on the handle at the front, it gives very, very little to you, and it appears that the doors are not opening.
Let me have a look.
Thank you.
This is what he does. What I do. This this is an old type of lock. Hold on.
There is no lock, actually.
There's no lock. Oh, but I rolled a natural 20. Does that help me get to the door?
Suddenly a lock appears.
Suddenly a lock appears.
Unbelievable.
It is barred from the other side. There is some heavy wooden plank that is currently set on the other side of the door.
There's a grog when you need them. Yeah.
So, with your expertise in these sort of circumstances, you know that with proper placement of a long blade and enough strength and weight put at the right fulcrum point, you're
he can pop it open,
shimmy it off, and it may take a little bit of teamwork to do so.
Okay, who's got mine are all very small. Do you have a short sword? I remember you having a short.
Everything I have is short.
Actually,
I can just go in there and open it from the inside.
Oh, right. I always forget.
I go in.
Okay. With a burst of kind of dark purplish energy, Scanlan steps through the door, leaving no mark or trace behind. On the other side, you hear this muffled as he reappears on the opposite side.
All right, I'm gonna try to lift it off.
Oh, it's not bad.
From this position, it's not even budging.
Oh, he can't.
Step back from the door a couple of paces. I'm going to stick a blade through the door.
It's not gonna do much. There's a big, heavy thing.
I'm gonna hold on one side. You're going to hold on the other, and we'll do it
And then they
together.
both try to
Scanlan,
lift
grab
it.
some rags or something, wrap it around the blade. You're going to lift on your side. We're going to lift on this side.
I get the sharp side?
I can't get the handle through the crack.
Yeah, just wrap a cloth around it. You got it.
I feel like there's some sort of spell I could use. All right, let's just do it your way.
All for a door.
I know, right?
But let's do it this way.
That's the thing, right?
Bigby's probably concentration, but I've also got a potion of strength. No. I want to follow this through. Let's do it.
All right, can we lift it together?
We can try.
All
right,
count of three. We've ever done.
So this is going to be the three of you as a skill challenge. I want all three of you to roll, not athletics, just a straight strength roll.
1, 2.
So roll d20. Add your strength.
4.
We're the worst. We're the
Oh my god, I knew it.
Oh, I cut my hand.
Which is exactly what happens, actually.
Bigby's hand.
I'm gonna take damage.
First and foremost, you take 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
And there's a line of
And he
blood
didn't even
down
want to
your
do
body,
it.
and you shake it amongst yourself.
Well, geez, Louise.
Whip out the purple hand, man.
Purple hand, man.
Overkill. What about just a thunder wave? Can I do that?
Certainly.
All right.
Throwing everything we've got
Does
at
it
this
only
door.
affect living
All at a
things,
door.
or does it affect?
Not even an enemy.
Scanlan, are there any windows in there?
They said the window was broken.
Oh, there are windows. Good call. Good call.
Hold on, this is stupid.
Are you sure?
We're going to the window.
Hold on, this is stupid.
No. Let's carry this out.
No, we're going to the window. Please do not destroy the temple.
3 hours later, we're still trying to open the door.
It's not even locked. It's just heavy-ish.
It's just heavy.
You can make it, but Tiberius,
I can probably
Percy
lift
can't.
the door bar from inside.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you could probably.
With your help, son.
Yeah, but I could blast it. It'd be very dramatic.
Let's save that for later.
Later.
Stuff. All right, so
You get a running start, leap off the side, and parkour up between the
Parkour.
between the actual. There's an extension to the side where another room is that's attached on each side of the temple towards the back.
Yes.
You leap off that wall onto the a small pillar that's holding the side of the window, and then up through the broken portion of the stained glass landing, 3-point landing on the inside. You see Scanlan across the way. You see the altar to your right.
Hey, oi! Your stupid idea cut my hand. Builds character.
you want to help me lift this thing?
With my good hand.
Come on,
yes.
shorty.
All
With my good hand.
Have both you guys make strength checks.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna get some assistance. I call my unseen servant to assist.
Okay.
He's gonna lift with us.
Simon, with the brief burst of wind energy, a shimmering form, somewhat humanoid in shape, but still amorphous, appears.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
And begins to shove itself up against the bottom of the wooden bar. So make a check as well.
4. So that's 9.
Oh my god, so many bad rolls.
One mystically summoned from a plane beyond your own. Cannot seem to budge this single wooden door. You've defeated beholders.
Oh my gosh.
It's still underneath the Underdark, deep in the belly of the planet. But this door.
Bad roll day.
Man, Lauren and Travis ain't missing shit.
I'm missing shit.
Whip out the hand. All right, I summon Bigby's hand, the mightiest hand that will ever unlock a door ever. Bigby's hand!
Yes.
Giant glimmering purple fist appears in your vicinity. You just reaches over and it grabs the bottom of it. Go ahead and roll a d20.
12.
8 to it.
Plus 8, 20.
How do you want to do this?
One of his fingers just goes. The door opens up and Percy stands there looking not.
Was it overkill? Because really, it took that.
It took 3 spells
It's
to open
exactly.
this door.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
not overkill if you use what it took.
3 spells and I injured myself.
True. And he even said, he was like, I don't want to do that. He's like, I got this.
Almost. Damn.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to have a lock. I just realized.
Yeah.
Oh, my finger!
And he cut his hand.
Scanlan's I fell out of the window.
Oh, doesn't a random guy just open it?
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
Oh my god.
Parts of the square. It's hard to make out the details, and the weathering has kind of muddled the figures that are hanging there. Percy and Vax, you guys notice the figure on the far left.
The body.
The body on the far left has a like a red paint smattered across its face and its arms. It's wearing a dirtied green vest-like robe that dangles below it as it hangs there loosely. Immediately to the left of it, you see what looks to be the body of a child. The child is dressed up in
When are they gonna realize, you know?
purple-ish billowing shirt, a very fine silk shirt and pantaloons, and is dangling there next to it. To the left of that, you see it appears to be a female, adorned in greens and browns. Looks like red paint has been driven through the hair and dangles to the left of that figure. Next to that, you see what appears to be...
the fuck away.
You see what appears to be another woman dressed in dark blacks and browns, leathers, some furs across the top, dark hair, dangling.
They haven't realized
To
it's
the left
them
of that, you
yet,
see another
except
man
for
dressed
Percy, I
similarly,
think.
Dark grays and blacks, long dark hair, dangling. To the left of that, you see a rather large man, older, rotund, probably in his 40s, clothing padded, but mostly open chest, hair completely shaved bald. Looks like there are dark scars or placed across the face, hanging. To the left of that, you see this figure is actually not humanoid. It appears to have been
Oh my god.
recently hunted bear that is dangling.
No.
Wait, what? Is that us?
Trinket?
What?
It's us.
They killed people they thought were us.
No, they made him look like
Or
you.
they killed... Or it's a message. Or it's a message to us.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
Look like
Is that
us,
Trinket
or
in the
are they just
background?
dressed
That is Trinket, yeah. Huge Trinket.
made to look like?
Do you want to get closer and look?
Yeah.
I'm a little curious.
Do you want to get closer?
Is there anything around the tree other than that? Is there
probably
anything at the
watching
base
the
of the
tree.
trees or anything?
From what you can see now,
they are.
nothing but just rocks and stones and piles of loose cloth.
The cup has a mustache.
Approaching, it looks like each one of these bodies has been dressed up. It looks like the color in the redhead's hair has been smeared through with paint. The person who's been painted red has been slapdash.
you gather with a moment of looking at it, these were not individuals that were caught this way. This was set up as a message.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember this scene. Their faces, like right here, are almost exactly how they were in Critical Role.
The Sentry's obviously being watched.
A tree full of dead
Damn.
us. That's fucked up.
That was some mean shit,
really
man.
That was some mean shit, man.
Yeah.
Just sat there like...
Dude, yeah, that really was like a dark moment in the show. Oof. It was just crazy. Like, it's crazy to see them react to it because they don't know. So him describing it, you know what I mean?
And in the Critical Role show, did Matt Mercer say that one looked like a bear?
Yeah.
Or that one was a bear? So was it supposed to be Trinket?
That's what I thought. It was supposed to be Trinket.
Because I think in the Critical Role show, Trinket, like, tags along with them, you know?
Yeah. Probably more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Out of combat now?
You guys are currently out of combat.
Okay. I'm going to, clutching my bleeding belly, walk over toward Keyleth and say that was a close one.
Yeah. You know, I kind of feel like we've been here before. Oh, right. Oh, right. We have been here before.
You know I'm in love with you, right? And I kiss her.
Persistent cough.
And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break.
She hides behind the book. Did he know that was gonna happen?
Oh my god, yeah!
All right, awesome. Quick break, guys.
Yay!
See you guys back here in a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead.
Dude, what?
You know I'm in love with you, right?
Wait. What? Now? I mean, this is like the worst.
He said, and I kiss her. And it didn't happen like that.
Didn't have to roll for the kiss?
No.
I guess first I could say tonight we have a special guest Skyping in from New York as she finished shooting early. We have Ashley Johnson will be joining us tonight as Pike.
Maybe.
She's almost to scale as Pike right now. It's
Almost to scale.
I'm so glad you could join us tonight. You guys are in for a treat for watching how Dungeon Master incorporates a character suddenly in the middle of it.
I know.
It's a master class.
We don't want to play Angry Birds.
I turned back towards the villagers.
I think we do.
Who are probably running up at this point and yell, "Fire!
They're wearing the same shirt.
Fire!"
You see Keeper says, "Fire won't help, but I can.
Oh.
And so can she."
Oh.
As he looks over his shoulder, you can see the villagers are parting, and there is running behind them this form of a small humanoid armored entity, but glowing. Her actual form is comprised of glowing radiant energy, like an actual avatar of Sarenrae in the form of a
Everybody's
tiny
so
gnome
hyped.
ferret.
They needed help.
Rain. Each droplet of rain that hits her body just immediately evaporates on impact, and she comes charging.
What?
I'm reaching down to help her up on the top of the wall.
As you guys
Grabbing
see,
Percy's arm and lowering him down lower because she's short.
all right. As you guys reach shining, she runs up. Keeper Yenin reaches up and grabs on the arm as well. As she gets up, and the two of them together lift up on top. And as you grab her arm, it's strange. It's warm to the touch, warmer than an actual arm, and it doesn't have full physical essence to it. It's almost like she's partially an apparition of her physical self. There is purchase, there is an actual form to it, but it doesn't feel fully solid.
She's lost weight.
She's lost weight.
With that, you lift her up, and she's lighter than you recall, and almost like a gentle feather of herself, she lands on her toes in the top of the wall.
She was light already.
I know. Even in full armor.
Hi. Pike, did we die?
No, you're still alive,
How did you get here? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
Oh gosh, it's a long story. I don't know if we can talk about it right now. Do we need to fight anything right now?
Yes.
Lots of skeletons.
Yeah. You look down before you, and there is a horde of skeletons that are right now about to crush the wall. You see two right now that are lashing out. One reaches for your leg. Scanlan leaps up, and you land next to Pike.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
It's been so long. Man, you look good. Oh man, I'm so distracted by your beauty.
That's so Scanlan.
Let's get some ass together, shall we?
Come on, let's go.
And with that, both Scanlan and Pike, what do you guys want to do?
Ladies first.
Am I allowed to jump off? Can I jump off of the wall?
Oh,
You can, yeah.
into the group?
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try. I kind of want to see what happens if I try to cast Turn Undead.
Turn or destroy undead. You have access to both, technically.
Destroy
Okay.
undead.
And you should go make an athletics check to see how far you can jump.
Natural 20.
What?
Given that circumstance, you in this semi-radiant form, you're back and leap into the air, and for a split second you see, with a flash of light, almost like these momentary feather angel wings just burst out of the shoulder
Yes.
of Pike that flap once and then disperse into sparkling feathers that vanish under the rain as Pike leaps out, landing 35 feet in the center of this on top of a skeleton. You slide down its body
Hell
as
yeah.
the shield pushes you off to the ground and you land on your feet. And as far as you can tell from your eye line, all you see are chattering skulls and blades around you for all visual perspectives, and a little bit of the skyline above you, a little bit of the clouded night sky. So Pike, are you going to use your action to destroy undead?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so as you see all the skeletons begin to reach for you and their blades come pulling down towards your armor, you curl into a ball, clutch your holy symbol of Saren Ray, and through the connection that has allowed you to be here in this moment, you feel this welling up radiant energy just burst out from you in this shock wave of glowing radiant force just blast outward.
Yes.
For that entire blast wave radius, which would be the entirety of this road leading back for about 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
End up turning to ash roughly 36 of these skeletons.
That's what we needed.
Oh shit. She said what?
Just the rain.
That's what we
itself is
needed.
disintegrated by the sudden wave of heat, and there's just a cloud of ash that turns to mud immediately against the rain and slams against the nearby buildings, slowly dripping down the sides.
Yes.
Pieces of metal armor just go slamming to the ground, rolling into piles and piles.
I love his
of
sound
enemy's
effects.
weapons.
Our jaws are destined.
Yeah. By the way,
Right?
can I just say, that's my girlfriend who just did that.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna
Oh, the
go
giant.
up to the giant.
Oh, yeah.
Where the open wound is. Where
Yep.
that guy just broke it open. I'm gonna use my mace.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start ripping where that wound is.
Matt, while she's rolling,
Hey.
can you just describe her hair at this moment? Is it whipping around?
Thank you,
Her
Scanlan.
face, is it covering her eyes in sort of a sexy, sweaty way?
Added with jam.
Can I?
He's ignoring
Can I
you.
use my?
He's ignoring me.
So as you rush up on the side of it, your sprinter's boots carrying you, this blur of divine gnomish energy, you see through her somewhat shimmering radiant form, the hair itself glistens against the rain. It almost doesn't even touch.
He's like, yes, thank
somehow
you.
Immaculate in the middle of combat. You
Love
find a slow motion
it.
in your head, and for that brief moment, you remember how much it hurt to see her go and how happy you are to have her here. However, you in the middle of your battle trance, Pike, rush up, shield ahead, you take the mace, and seeing the open wound, slam the mace in there once, wham! As you hit, the actual undead flesh burns away from the impact, leaving this kind of
Nice.
ashy swath of missing flesh in its body. A creature gives out this weird gurgly bellow as its missing jaw goes. Using that moment as it rears back, how do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
She's gone. She ran away. She gone and did a lap.
Did a lab.
She needed to, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So the magical power of this is essentially destroying the creature. So describe this however you want to in your radiant cleric form.
Okay. I want him to sort of just explode with a radiant glow.
Okay. So
Yes.
you as he reaches back, you kind of see this foothold on its knee as it's kind of trying to keep itself aloft. You leap up using your sprinter's boots onto one of its knees, jump in the air, dropping your shield in two hands on your mace. You leap in the air, slam it downward as the mace impacts on the front of its chest. there's this brief moment of pause as it cracks into its flesh.
Oh,
its head
yes.
looks down at you, and there's a burst of divine energy as this entire torso just rips open. What would be organs within inside exposed, however, are all also turned to ash as the whole body just dissipates and disintegrates, falling into a puddle of liquid, messy, muddy ash. And
they didn't have to do anything. They just let her do it all.
That's what I'm saying. She came in clutch.
Mace in one hand, walks over, picks up her shield again, and kind of looks over her shoulder at Grog and Scanlan.
Can I faint?
He swoons.
He's like, oh, thank you.
Marry me?
Okay, let's do it right now.
Wait, what? Seriously?
And her hair was flowing.
Right? Oh, and that's when she took out like 36 of them.
Yeah.
Now go crush some fucking heads!
Hell yeah. That must have been such a hype moment because they didn't even know she was coming.
Uh-huh. And from what you guys told us down in the comments section, I believe she knew she was going to have a break. So she called Matt the night before, I think, and they kind of talked about what would go down.
Yeah, like what she could do if she had some free time.
So yeah, the rest of them didn't know until he told them, like,
right in that
she's going to join us. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the look on their faces said it all. They
Right?
definitely looked so shocked.
Turn. Next up is Keyleth.
Oh, finally. Okay, running up the stairs.
You're just now pressing around that corner.
Beautiful.
Her shirt says, how do you want to do this?
Just kind of move to where I'm in a nice, pretty line with Briarwood and Cassandra, kind of over here. And Sunbeam!
Sunbeam!
Hey.
Yes! Right in a line. Yes.
This is it.
Do
This is everything right here.
Come on, Kiki.
You're our cannon.
Kiki!
I've been waiting.
Yeah, 26-foot line. That'll hit both him and Cassandra and Grog.
I need all the D8s.
And Grog.
And Grog!
All right. So
He said, I don't care.
So
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, Grog.
16.
16. What's your DC?
17.
So full damage on Grog, half damage on Cassandra. Silas is going to use one of his legendary resistances to automatically succeed the saving throw, so he takes half damage. So as you see as you rush around the corner, he sees you appear again and kind of gives you a look. As the beam of light appears, his eyes roll back in fear, and the blast just streaks out, blasting into Grog, blasting into him. However, as the beam fades, you can see part of his face is like burned to ash, and you can see now where the lip is gone, the teeth are exposed, and the sharp fangs. Like,
I was to say, and just, I don't know if this makes any amount of difference, but for the duration of the spell, I have a 30-foot radius sunlight glowing in my hand. Correct. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, kind of seeing that Silas is distracted, I'm gonna run up, I'm gonna put my hands on his back, and I'm gonna cast Sunbeam through him and try and hit Lady Briarwood as well.
there is a pillar between the two of them, so it won't go through the pillar, unfortunately.
Right. And I just hug him, and I'm like, let the sun shine. The sun shining.
The sun. You're going to kill him with hugs. Really? You're going to kill him with hugs?
And sunlight.
That's the most Keyleth thing I've ever heard.
I'm trying to do like a concentrated sunbeam. I don't know if it's gonna help.
This time, as you blast into his back, you see the light kind of burns through parts of his shoulder, and chunks of his flesh are actually like blown through his armor. His armor kind of streaks open for a second. It's like, oh! Smoke is now sizzling up around him, and he kind of looks over his shoulder with this angry red gaze in his
I'm just gonna
eyes.
take my nails and just kind of dig them in a little bit.
Cool.
Just, oh god.
Silas, to the ritual.
Well, he's a mist.
Right.
Do mists have ears?
Keyleth, it's your turn.
Do it, girl.
Okay.
Burn him.
So I turn and I start just shouting to the mist, and I say, "What's the matter, Silas? Afraid of little gnome and a druid?" And I just blast him with sunbeam.
And just blast him.
I'm not good with lines. This isn't good with lines.
Just a little.
You afraid of us? You afraid of us?
Let's workshop that one.
I heard Percy.
Let's workshop that one.
Like that's what badasses do.
That's what badasses do.
Charisma and a lot of damage.
I guess in this particular instance, I want to ask you, how do you want to do this?
Oh, let's go.
Sorry, cursed gun.
There's still a semi visible form of like his body, but in a mist form, is trying to slowly escape off of the top of this structure.
Okay, Pike is standing right next to him.
Correct.
So I'm going to use Pike and kind of use the light that I have off of Pike and kind of combine it to do like a joint sunbeam, holy bomb.
Okay.
Bomb.
Great.
He's gonna eat a bag of holy dicks. Is what you're saying, right?
Yes. I'm going to eat a bag of holy dicks.
Okay.
Now explain that, please.
In Dungeon Master terms.
So, looking over at Pike, already ready with her mace up in the air and the mist recoiling from her, you kind of glance at each other, have that connective point, and as Pike brings up her shield, you bring back your sunbeam and throw it towards the shield, arcing it in his direction as she ricochets the reflection of the actual sunlight back at him at the same time.
That was way cooler than what you said.
Yeah, way cooler.
Way cooler.
As it sprays across,
hence why he's the dungeon master.
Really phallic rays.
Phallic rays?
Tearing through the mist, and with an echoing scream, you hear Silas's voice ring out as the mist is immediately dissipated and disintegrated. His form.
Damn, that's how
Silas.
It was quite a bit different in the show. Wow.
Well, it couldn't be a giant, like a bunch of rays of dicks, right? Yeah.
Keyleth, do something! I can't. Please! Stop!
Oof. Forgot about that.
I know you're there. And holy shit, do I need your help?
Well, I like that they wrote in that the tree helped out.
I do too.
Help me be the light.
And it's called the Sun Tree, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't really use Pike for that at all, because Pike was indisposed.
Yeah. And Grog took full damage.
He
Remember,
did.
Silas only took half damage.
Yeah. Damn, dude, Grog is freaking strong. How's it feel, Lady Briarwood?
Well, guys, those origin moments were definitely a lot of fun to watch for you guys. Now, in addition to those, y'all also sent us, I guess, a Scanlan song that I think is like a season 1 recap. It kind of goes over everything that we watched, right? We're very excited to get into it. However, I did want to mention that usually we try to stay away from music just in general on the channel because in our experience, songs just are way more sensitive to copyright issues.
Yeah.
So keeping that in mind, we're going to attempt to watch this beginning to end. Hopefully they let us use it like copyright free, you know, and there's no issues or anything. But if I do come across some issues while I'm trying to upload, I might go and re-edit and kind of chop it up a little bit. And I know people don't like when we chop up songs, but it's just something we have to do to remain monetized. You know, we don't want any copyright issues or anything in the future. So we're excited to get into this song. Thanks for joining us, guys. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ah, I understand you want to hear the legend of Vox Machina.
I do.
It's still kind of being written, but here's what I got so far.
Let me catch you up on the story of a legendary crew. I stumble upon a wall ad cause I need
Oh, what?
Turns out to be a dragon and he fucks our shit up.
Hey.
Oh!
Vox Machina becomes protectors of the realm. Gets invited to a party in Uriel.
Wait, this is a boss.
I know!
They slayed his whole family and took the crown. We follow him to pick up Percy's fight, while Pike leaves on a quest to reconnect the Everlight.
Oh,
The zipper twat from a book that
zipper twat.
I took it.
and the sun tree almost dead. Percy's popping off their henchmen with the list on his gat, but smoke keeps pouring out of him. Yo, what the fuck is up with that?
What the fuck is up with that?
Mr. Casper gets her throat cut, we see red. Kiki's lightning reaction, a Shari magic saves the ass, and we bust out of there. I need some hot three-way action.
Hot three-way action.
Decides to raise the dead.
Whoa.
It's a zombie attack. Pike comes down from the sky with a monster killing blast. The people are inspired to rise up for their hood.
This is fantastic.
Oh. Strap on. I mean in. No, I mean on.
Another one, please.
Wow. Holy shit. That was way better than I thought it was going to be.
I'm going to listen to that in my car. I like later, I promise you.
I never put in the other headphone so that I can hear you.
Oh, you
I
put it in?
Yeah, it was bopping. That was
Damn,
so cool.
I should have put in the other one too.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're probably gonna listen to that in the car like a lot.
I'm going to. Yeah, that was incredible. I was not expecting that beat either. I was kind of expecting more of like a The Witcher, you know, the guy.
Yeah, when he started the song, I thought it was gonna remain like that.
Yeah,
and when
kind
the
of like
beat came in, I was like, whoa, what is this?
Like you're telling us a tale or whatever, and no, that was fantastic. And just what Scanlan would do, honestly.
The lyricism was actually so on point, like the rhyme schemes and stuff. I
want to know who made the song.
It was, I think, Sam Riegel, the guy who plays Scanlan. You guys were telling me that when he was a little kid, he was on Broadway. He was in Les Mis. Yeah, so he's been around. He's been in the music scene.
That's why he's like always singing.
Yes, he's actually like a really, really talented artist and singer and musician in his own right.
I think he should make an entire album of songs that Scanlan would make.
I think there is a season 1 soundtrack. So honestly, after this, we're probably going to check it out.
I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah.
That was so good. That had no business being
that had
good.
no business being that good too. That was crazy. And in the video, I felt like the video, we saw some like really cool clips too with it. So that was awesome.
It flowed well. They picked a lot of good clips. You're right, and I think it hit on all the important points in the season.
Yeah,
you know,
all the important points.
Well, guys, this was definitely a lot of fun. We definitely enjoyed ourselves. We hope y'all enjoyed the video. I do want to talk quickly just about season 2. We're probably not going to start it right away. We do want a little bit of time to kind of stockpile some videos. We like to be like 4 or 5 ahead. It helps us get other videos out, and it helps us avoid spoilers and stuff, because sometimes people can't help themselves, or they don't even really realize that they've posted something that's a spoiler. So it's good for us to be like 4 or 5 episodes ahead,
just in case they mention something.
Yeah, so we aren't going to start right away, like I said, but once we do get started with season 2, we're probably going to be hitting the ground running. You know, we're going to be posting as much Vox as we can.
All right, guys, well, it just started thunderstorming outside, so that's our cue to stop the video. And we really hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, because we definitely enjoyed making it for you guys. And like Christian said, once we start Vox Season 2, we're definitely going to hit the ground running. So if you want to catch that with us, make sure you like this video and subscribe, because it definitely helps out our channel. Follow our Instagram for some extra content from us. And real quick, we did want to make a shout out to our newest Patreon supporters, Connor G, Hector V, Karan, and Eric C. You guys are the greatest, along with all of our other supporters. Now, real quick, guys, before we go, we did want to announce the winner for our bonus movie reaction on our Patreon, and the winner was The Crow. We've never seen this movie before, so we're really excited to get into it for you guys. Now, our last Patreon movie was Superman. We had a blast watching the movie. It was so much fun, and it will be exclusively on our Patreon until The Crow is posted. So if you'd like to support the channel, get an extra movie reaction, and vote on our next movie, we'll leave a link for our Patreon down below. But as always, you guys are the greatest, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.